guys, it's Renee Braun Rain on YouTube. It is my 38th day post-op. Please excuse my look today. I have a sick little boy home, so it's I'm being kind of lazy. Let's see. I had weighed myself on Friday, but I had a lot of issues the past week, so I didn't have time to make a video until now. I had gained, and I am now at I went down again to 232, and now I'm back up to 233 again. I'm really up and down lately. I know I probably need a fill because I noticed I'm still hungry after a cup of food, and I'm eating substantially less than I used to eat, but I can see now why I needed the help of Slimband, because basically the way my band's working right now, it's letting pretty much everything in except for carrots, and I had just that issue with an egg omelet, but everything else seems to be going down okay, so I don't know, yeah, I think I do need a fill. And let's see what happened last week. About Tuesday or Wednesday, I started noticing that the scar on my port side has about a centimeter left that has not totally healed, and I was cleaning it with peroxide and leaving it open to the air when I didn't have like if I didn't need to have clothes over top of the incision, I wouldn't. Sorry, my business phone keeps going off. I'm just gonna check that. Actually, I'll shut it off. Yeah, so the hole in the port side scar. Then I noticed it was starting to get infected on a regular basis. So for 2 days last week, I know this sounds kind of gross, but after a shower, when I would come out, and I guess the heat would pull an infection to the surface, like pus and stuff, so it would be kind of gross, and so I'd clean it and put polysporin on it and get ready for my day, and by the time I'd come home at night, it would be kind of the same way again. I really didn't have any pain or discomfort. I hadn't really felt anything about it. I just thought maybe that was normal. So I went about my work for the next 2 days, and then I decided on Friday morning just to email Slimband, which is where I had my band put in Toronto. They instantly called me back and asked me to take my temperature over the phone, in which I had a low-grade fever, but nothing that I'm sure it was my daughter's birthday that evening, and I was having 3 of her friends sleep over, so I was running like a chicken with my head cut off, and I was sure that's probably why I was hot and stuff, so it really hadn't bothered me. But then that put them in a panic because they were worried if my band gets an infection in it, then I would have to have it removed. So they asked me to go to the Emerge right away, which I ran around and found, got somebody to come and take care of things at the house, get things decorated and stuff. And I told my husband, and he said he would be home early from work, and I went to Emerge, and he took a look, and he said, yeah, he said there's a bit of an infection up top, but he said shouldn't be any issues. He gave me some antibiotics, and because it was my daughter's birthday, he took pity on me and sent me home and said to come back on Sunday morning when he would check it again and decide then if he needs to do an ultrasound. So I started taking the antibiotics for the next couple of days, and on Sunday morning I went, and he cleaned out the port scar and found that the dissolvable stitching wasn't dissolving. It had kind of bulked up within that one area, and it wasn't allowing the wound to close, or the incision to close. So what he did is he pulled up a bit, and a little bit of the thread came out with a knot, and then he was able to cut it off. And as soon as he cut it off, it retracted back inside, and now even today I've noticed that the scarring is already starting to go down, and it's not as red. And so, I'll be on the antibiotics for the next 7 days, and then after that I will call Slimband for my first fill, which I think I need. So I'm not unhappy with what's happened so far. I have lost. I was 261 on the day that I started my detox diet. On the day of my surgery, I was 242, and as of today, I am 233. So I'm not unhappy with that. It didn't take me a night to gain all my weight, so I'm not expecting it to go overnight. Yes, every once in a while I get down on myself and I think, seriously, I should be losing weight faster than this. But, the healthier the better, and I just want to be able to take care of myself. And lately, there's been a lot of controversy. Here in Canada, we had, there was a CTV News story done on the lap band from, I believe it was the UK, and from 1992 to 97, about 50% of the people who had been banded had to have it removed due to complications. But it wasn't the same as the lap band or, of course, the US band, and I have to look at it as technology changes really quickly over the years. Heck, I get a cell phone and the next day it's obsolete, so the same thing goes with our bands. And at first, when I watched the news story, it really made me panic. I'm that type of person that then I start to worry, oh my God, is it going to happen to me? Am I going to have done all this for nothing, in vain? And I'm not big on pain. When I had both my kids, I was all for the drugs because I'm a big suck when it comes to pain. I don't like to see my kids in pain. I don't like to be in pain. I'm just not up for it. And then I've been having issues with the Slimband site. I really enjoy going on there because, just like on YouTube, you find a lot of great advice from people, and you take it if you want to use it, and if not, it's not a big deal. You're just reading other people's experiences, and lately I go on there and it seems like I'm not getting really much support, or you see people who are asking for support and nobody's giving it to them. So, I don't know, I may end up going off that Slimband site because it just seems that I get more upset than I do find it helpful at all. So, but other than that, my daughter's birthday was this weekend, and I had cake. I only had a little piece, which I had no issues. Usually I would have said, ooh, big piece. It was chocolate, and it was wonderful, and I only had a little piece, and I was fine. I haven't had another piece since. It's actually just still sitting in the kitchen, and it's not bothering me whatsoever. Didn't have any pop, and again, I haven't had any pop since the start of my detox diet, which has been really hard, because even at my lowest pop consumption, I was at least having one pop a week, and even now I haven't touched a pop since, so I think that's great. And when I do feel the urge to have a pop, I usually mix cranberry juice and orange juice, and sometimes a little bit of a lemon lime juice together, and really you can't tell that it's, it's just a fun little drink that takes my mind off and not having that the pop. I think that's about it. I'm a little tired, and I still kind of worry about my band now since I've seen that show. Hopefully I'll get past that, because I want to stay positive. And for those of you who are coming, after those who've been banded already, I love YouTube. I think listening to Banded Wendy or New Toy for Katie or a whole bunch of other people. I just look at it and I think if it wasn't for them, I think they've answered a lot of my questions. A lot of the worries that I've had, they answered them. So you know what? Use this advice from people or their experiences and take it as you will, and it's helped me. Alright, well, I better go and be nursemaid to my 7-year-old. You all have a great week, and I hope everybody's feeling well. Thank you. Bye-bye.